guys, it's Sarah. Okay, so there's a lot, and I mean a lot going on in the fandom that I need to talk about in this video. Like, it's literally only been a few days since I've made a video and we're already getting so much news. So because there's a lot of news, this video might seem all over the place. So without further ado, here is the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. I just can't get enough of you. The bells down my eyes are closed. No control. Alright, so let's get real here. This video is gonna be really, really gay because Harry Styles. I mean, usually these videos are pretty gay, but it's gonna be a lot more heightened for this video. So first thing in the news, this fan brought a sign to the Harry Styles concert and it says, "It's my birthday and I'm gay." So what did Harry Styles do? He pointed out that sign out of thousands of them and read it out loud.
"It's my birthday and I'm gay."
What a lucky girl. The next thing that happened at this specific concert was Harry talking to a dad. Now this happens a lot. Harry loves pointing out the dads, making fun of them, but low-key flirting with them at the same time, and I'm here for that.
The entire show, you've been sat down, right, on your wonderful, wonderful arse. And the second somebody says, "Memphis barbecue," he's like, "Oh yeah! Now we're talking! Now we're talking! That's what I came for!"
Let's just take a moment to appreciate Harry Styles' suit. Now, I know every concert, Harry looks iconic as fuck. He looks great. It's like made for him, you know? It's probably one of my favorite outfits. The next thing that happened at that same concert was Harry was talking to the crowd and it ended up sounding like a sexual innuendo, and Harry finally caught himself.
"I don't get to do this if you don't come." Easy, get your mind out the gutter, okay? I see what happened anyway.
Also guys, at this concert, Anne went to go watch Harry perform. Like, she was literally right in the front watching Harry. I'm pretty sure she was crying, like she got really emotional. Like, just imagine that, watching your son on stage performing in front of like millions of people. Like, it has to be such a big moment for her. Like, I don't know if she's even fathomed all this. Like, I feel like Harry Styles is my son, so imagine being Anne. Like, wow, you birthed a Jesus. Speaking of crying, I think someone actually captured Harry tearing up on stage while he was singing. It was during Sweet Creature, of course, which obviously means that this song means a lot to Harry.
Sweet creature, sweet creature, la, 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 la.
Now let's move on to Harry in Pennsylvania. So this concert was just so iconic, so much went on, there was so much gay happening, so this is what I really wanted to talk about. So before the concert even happened, we had freaking Harry Styles playing baseball outside the venue. Like, who the fuck does he think he is? Not that I'm bothered, he looks great playing baseball, he looks great doing anything, let's be honest. Sorry if this sounds hateful, but I just didn't think Harry could play baseball because, I mean, I've seen him try to play basketball before. That was a fail. But, you know, no judgment because I can barely kick a ball, throw a ball, I can barely walk in a straight line. But anyway, before I get more into Harry and his concert in Pennsylvania, let's just get into the fact that Louis Tomlinson is also in Pennsylvania. And listen, I don't even care if you're an anti-watching or a Larry, just let me have my moment. Louis and Harry being in the same place at the same exact time, and it's actual 100% confirmation this time, I'm allowed to get a little bit excited. Why am I excited? Because Louis and Harry are in the same place. Duh. And when my sons are in the same place, it needs to be acknowledged. But yes, it was 100% proof that Louis was also in Pennsylvania because we got a lot of pictures of him in Pennsylvania. We got these pictures of Louis in that hat. And this post says, Calvin really posted a pic of the place Harry was playing at tonight. So yeah, Calvin's with Louis. He posted this picture, so it's confirmation that he's there. Plus, we know that Louis is with Calvin because we got a lot of these pictures of Louis at this festival with Calvin and his friends, and yes, Eleanor was there as well. So this says, after over 6 months, Louis suddenly remembered he has a girlfriend. I love this post. I laughed so hard the first time I read that. Okay, so anybody who's watched my channel for a long time knows that I'm a Larry shipper, and I really don't care for Eleanor. I don't hate her. I've never really hated on her. It's just I don't think Louis and Eleanor are together. That's it. I'm not an Eleanor shipper. But my one question, and this is the thing that kind of confuses me about the Larry fandom and just the fandom in general, how come when Louis and Eleanor haven't hung out in a long time, we all say, oh, see, this is proof that Louis and Eleanor aren't together. They haven't hung out in a long time. But then when Eleanor comes back and we see pictures of Louis and her together, everyone's like, oh, this is proof that they're not together because she finally shows up after so long. So I kind of feel like we're contradicting ourselves a little bit because we say that Louis and Eleanor is fake when they don't hang out, but now they're also fake when they do hang out. Like, I feel like Larry shippers try to like just point at every time Eleanor's around, we say, oh, this is fake, and this is proof that they're not together because of this. From this festival, there are pictures of like Eleanor near Louis, and she's not looking at him, she's not talking to him. Sometimes she's not really even next to him. I don't know. They kind of just look distant. To be honest, in my opinion, they all look like friends. But like with me, I've just always thought that Eleanor was Louis's friend. I never thought that they were anything more than that. But I just don't like when people are like, this is proof that they're not together. This is proof that Louis doesn't like Eleanor. Like, Louis wouldn't be hanging out with Eleanor if he really didn't like her. I mean, come on. I think we're over those 2012 days. I feel like Eleanor is a genuine friend of Louis. I just don't think they're together. For example, and this might be a bad example because I'm comparing Louis and Eleanor with my brother and his girlfriend, but my brother and his girlfriend have been dating for like 5-6 years. They don't always hang out together. They don't always talk to each other at a party or sit next to each other or look at each other, but they're dating. So I'm not saying that Louis and Eleanor are together, but I'm just saying that them not talking to each other or looking at each other, like, it's not really something to use as debunking proof. I just think at the end of the day, none of us really know Eleanor that well. I think with Louis and Harry's relationship, there's more to analyze because they're both in the same band. We know more about them. There's more proof. There's more stuff to look at. And I think the reason why I'm coming across as like not really caring anymore is because I've pretty much just blocked Eleanor and all of that bullshit out of my head. I've been talking about Eleanor and Louis and Babygate and all of Louis's fake girlfriends. I've been talking about all that stuff for a long time. So I think that's just the main truth I'm trying to get at. I just really don't care about Eleanor anymore. I don't care what she is, who she's dating, whatever. It's really irrelevant to me. I've like blocked everything out. And if you're a Larry shipper who's still hating on Eleanor and being mean to her, well, that's not cool. I don't care if you're a Larry shipper. I just don't understand why people have to be mean to Eleanor. Like, she's a really beautiful girl, and she hasn't really done anything, at least to my knowledge. So yeah, I'm a Larry shipper, but I definitely do not hate Eleanor. Like, I'm just neutral on it. But anyway, sorry I rambled so much about that. Now I know this video is gonna be like 20 minutes. But anyway, going back to Louis, he just looks so cute sitting on the grass. Like, I didn't know this little small hedgehog human could just sit and just look so precious. Like, Louis needs to be protected. I don't like him around a ton of people. So yes, because Louis was in Pennsylvania and so was Harry, a lot of people were thinking that Louis might go to Harry's concert and watch him perform. But everybody who went to the concert in Pennsylvania, they all said that Louis was not there. They tried to look for him. And here's the thing, our fandom is so sneaky, and we know how to look for people, so I'm gonna take their word for it that Louis just wasn't there. It just seems kind of weird. Why would Louis and Harry be in the same place and Louis not go see Harry's show? You know, it just seems weird. So like, part of me thinks he might have been there, but he was just in a really subtle spot because he's smart, you know? But regardless if Louis was there or not, Harry had a great show. Again, it was really, really gay. And Harry was wearing this beautiful white blazer and some black underneath, and it just looked really classy. Speaking of Harry's attire, this post says, so after wearing shirts that were open for the last few shows, Harry is now wearing a shirt that is completely covering up until his neck. a day after Louis comes back to the States. Got it. Yeah, so I don't know if this is overanalyzing or not, but come on. Louis and Harry are in the same place. Harry has not worn anything covering his neck before, and now suddenly he is. So you telling me that Louis and Harry had a night out, maybe gave each other some hickeys? I believe it. The timing is impeccable, and this has happened so many times in the fandom. Like, Louis and Harry are all about timing. And that's something that a lot of antis just can't deny. But anyway, going back to the gay of this concert. So basically a fan threw this flag up and it says "Make America Gay Again." And then Harry just freaking like waved it all over the place. And antis, you cannot say this time that Harry didn't see what was written on the flag, because you tried to pull that shit before. Like, oh, Harry didn't see it. No, he definitely did. And just based off of how Harry acts now on stage and like all the gay that's on stage, he knows what he's doing. And then, oh my god, guys, my favorite part from this concert was when Harry was trying to help this girl find a girlfriend because he read the sign that she gave him on stage.
Harry, help me find a girlfriend. My name is Pilar, and I'm 90. Pilar, and I'm 19. Can I read this sign? I don't have to. It's no problem. Pilar! What kind of person are you looking for, Pilar? Someone nice, that's a good start. I'm just looking for an idiot, really. Any old idiot. Okay, someone nice.
Harry Styles fan. A fan of Harry Styles.
A fan of me?
Yeah.
That's very nice, thank you. Yeah.
Someone creating maybe.
Okay.
Someone
Anything
gay.
else?
Someone gay. Someone gay maybe.
Huh?
Someone that likes girls too.
Someone that also likes girls, yeah, that would make sense. Alright, yeah. So, Pilar is looking for a nice person. If anybody else is also looking for a nice person, then Pilar is down the front. She's 19. She seems wonderful.
And the fact that he was even interacting with her too, like they were both talking back and forth, like, oh my god. And if you guys read the back of the sign upside down, it says, "I came out after you held the first pride flag in 2015. That was the side of the piece of paper that Harry did not read. Oh my god, but that was such an iconic moment. I wish I was at that concert. I would have been like, me, pick me. And then after the concert, Harry took pics with fans backstage. And I don't know about you guys, but these photos kind of looked like prom photos. And I think my favorite part just about the whole concert, even though I wasn't there, Harry just looked so happy. And that's what I love about Harry's concerts recently. He just looks genuinely happy. Like, he doesn't look overworked. He might be tired, but he's not really showing it. And you can tell he just truly enjoys performing, and he loves the fans, and he loves the interaction with fans. He loves trying to like hook people up. He loves the spreading love part of it. And that's why I can't wait to see Harry next week in concert in New York City. It's not just a concert. It's so much more than that. It's an experience. It's how he interacts with the fans, the atmosphere that he creates for the fans, the amount of love that's in the venue that he creates. And I'm just so excited, especially because he's my idol, so it means a lot more to me. And I've always wanted to see Harry live in concert. I mean, I never even got to see One Direction live, so this is quite a big thing for me. And also, guys, to add on to this whole Harry concert thing, a lot of people were thinking that Harry and Louis shared a kiss at the concert. Now, I know I already said that Louis was not at the concert, but everybody was thinking that this was Louis. But that was debunked a few days ago. This video was just Harry talking to Mitch or taking a selfie on the side of the stage. So that was Harry and Mitch. It was not Harry and Louis, unfortunately. Also, guys, just think about it logically. If that was actually Louis, Harry wouldn't have done it on the side of the stage, and wouldn't all the fans be freaking out? Wouldn't we have gotten, like, better angles of the shot, or, like, more high-quality stuff? Like, everybody would be talking about it if it was Louis. So, that just proves it's not Louis. And I know this video is probably already hella long, but I really just wanted to end this video by talking about Niall. He posted on his Instagram and Twitter about how he has 1 billion streams on Spotify for his album Flicker. And he just goes on about how happy he is and how proud he is of the fans. And I just really had to talk about that because I'm so proud of Niall and I don't talk about him enough on this channel. So I'm just really glad that he shared that with us because I wouldn't have known otherwise. So yeah, wow, I'm tired. This fandom exhausts me. But anyway, guys, if I missed any news, just leave it down below, because I'm sure I did. But anyway, write all your thoughts down below, and like always, I make a new video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye.